day and thanks for joining us on Linatv News today. I am Ridwan Musako with the news. First, we start off with the headlines as a former Governor Umar Muhammad Bago pays visit to scene of dynamite explosion in Sabon Pegi, Mashegu local government area and donates 174 million naira to victims. Niger State farmers advise to ensure their farmlands against disaster of all sorts. Marks Air suspense operation for 3 months following an accident in Kano. These and more the news at this moment. Do stay with us. Welcome back. I'm glad to know you're still with Linatv, and this is Linatv News. Now, the news in full. Niger State government has donated a total sum of 174 million naira to victims of dynamite explosion that occurred in Sabon Pegi, Mashegu local government area of the state. Former Governor Umar Muhammad Bago announced the donation when he visited the scene of the explosion to commiserate with the victims and the community members. He was accompanied by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris Malagi, the Senator representing Niger North Senatorial District, Senator Abubakar Sani Bello, Speaker, Niger State House of Assembly, Alhaji Abdul Malik Sarkindaji, federal and state lawmakers from the state, some state executive council members, the APC state party chairman, and the Emir of Burgu, Muhammad Sani Aliru Dantoro Kitoro IV, among other dignitaries. Aisha Gambudan Azumi completes the report.
The former governor explained that 5 million naira each should be given to those whose houses were totally destroyed, 2 million naira to those partially damaged, 1 million naira to the injured, 2 million naira to the families of the deceased, and 1 million naira each to those whose vehicles were affected. He said the cash donation is to provide succor to the victims, adding that a committee will be set up to ensure the judicious sharing of the money. He called on the people to surrender their explosive and other dangerous weapons they use to the committee made up of security agencies, Niger State Emergency Management Agency, NISEMA, National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, traditional institutions and other relevant stakeholders for safe storage instead of keeping them in their possession. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Muhammad Idris, said the president is deeply saddened by the incident, describing it as man-made tragedy and cannot be allowed to continue. He said the president has instructed that an advocacy and enlightenment campaigns should be stepped up by the national orientation, particularly to those involved in illegal mining activities to avert the recurrence. He commended the efforts of the state government and promised that the federal government will ensure Nigeria is safer, especially from man-made disaster. In their separate goodwill messages, the Speaker, Niger State House of Assembly, Abdul Malik Sarkindaji, member representing Kontagora, Wushishi, Mariga, Mashegu Federal Constituency, Alhaji Idris Garba, APC National Vice Chairman, Northern Central and Chairman, BIO, Safety Management Agency Maazubawa Rijau, commended the show of love and concern that the former governor has for his constituents. I'm Aisha Gambut, as I'm reporting for Linatv.
The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) says it will embark on a nationwide mass rally on Tuesday, February 4, 2025, in protest of the 50% telecom tariff increase recently approved by the Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC). According to the communique signed by the NLC President Joe Ajero on Wednesday, the decision was taken at an emergency meeting convened by the union's National Administrative Council known as NAC on Wednesday. The NLC said the rally will continue to serve as a warning on the danger of imposing such an unfair increase on a struggling population earning a minimum wage of only 70,000 naira. A population that has suffered outrageous hike in price of petrol, hike in cost food commodity, hike in electricity tariff, and general rising inflation. The Congress as well called on all Nigerian workers, the informal sector, and the general public to stand in solidarity against what it termed unjust policy. The NLC said that its NAC in session totally rejected the 50% telecom tariff hike, which it considered as too harsh for the citizens. The Niger State government has also advised farmers in the state to ensure their farms are against disasters. Following a recent flood that devastated farmlands in Moko local government area, the Permanent Secretary of the Niger State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Matthew Ahmed, gave the advice on behalf of the Commissioner, Honorable Musa Saliu Bawaboso, during an on-the-spot assessment of farm affected by floods in Moko local government area of the state. He, however, acknowledged that ensuring farms against the disasters would provide farms with financial protection and support during times of crisis. He attributed the flood to excess of water from Kainji and Jeba dams associated with climate change, while assuring the farmers that the flood will recede within 5 days and the extension agents would collect data on affected farms for possible government intervention. And on to the next story, where Max Air has suspended its operation for 3 months following an incident involving one of its aircraft of the local carrier at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport in Kano State. A spokesperson for the air carrier for the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Michael Achimogo, made this known in a statement on Wednesday, hours after the Tuesday night incident at the Kano Airport. The flight, Max Air B734, operated by the aircraft with the registration mark FNMBD, on landing at the airport at 10:51 p.m. suffered a wheel landing gear collapsed and a tire burst while landing on the runway at the airport, throwing passengers into panic. However, 6 crew members and 53 passengers on board did not suffer any major injuries during the incident. According to the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, the runway has since been cleared and flight operations has resumed at the airport. And with that, story does it up on the news at this moment. Do well to join us and follow us on all our social media platforms at Linatv. And you can reach us online at www.linatv247.com.ng. Do have a beautiful day and bye for now.